Hi, this should be the final video for this particular purpose. So anyway, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna change this one. There is a mistake, so it should be only select, not update. That's one thing. And then we're gonna change the button name as well from here. So basically this is submit. What we're gonna do, we're gonna make it like update. That's the small simple thing. Anyway, let's get back to the codes where we were supposed to modify all these things. So anyway, here should be the column names from this table we have created already. So I'm going to just start copying the column names and I'm going to start pasting it here one by one. This should be the last name. So let's write the last name. This should be the address. Yes. So what is this value or the variable gonna be used for? So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna see copying this variable. Inside our HTML form, we will start using these variables. So basically I have created a new value. As you can see in the input type, the first input type, I have created a value. So I'm gonna put these tags in, put those variables inside this value for attributes. So I'm going to write a PHP tag in here. And I'm going to echo the variable info in here. So I'm going to copy this one, paste it in here. Same, I'm going to do this one again. So for each input fields, I'm going to paste this value. I'm going to add this new attribute. Obviously, each of these values has to match with these variables here. So basically, these variables, whatever you have declared, these values has to match with this. So now Now if we save this form and if we go back to our local host and refresh the page, you can see. So basically if I cancel it now, I'm going to show you guys again. So suppose I'm targeting this number 5 to edit it. Okay, so number 5 ID, I want to update it. So not delete, update. Okay, so if I click on the update, as you can see, whatever the display information we have got, we are getting where we like whatever the information was being stored previously is being displaying here. So how how it is recognizing the ID from this ID? As you can see in the display info, we have declared these variables. So these variables are capturing these IDs in here. So basically by using that particular method, we are able to update this information, because this ID, whatever the information is saved in the database related to that ID, will gonna be displayed in the website. Okay, so that's the ID number 5. That's what we are getting displayed. So we can edit it. So for an example, I'm gonna write it a full name. So maybe like I'm gonna write like this. Password maybe I'm gonna put QWER. No, sorry, username QWER. So I'm gonna copy this one. I'm gonna paste the same thing in the password section as well. So like that, I'm gonna create the update. So it should work. But it's not gonna work because we have not finished our code yet. So we will see. So I have refreshed the page and it's not working because obviously I have not updated my field yet, So it has inserted a new value because it is the code has not been finished yet. But I have just showed you like what we can do. Basically, the number 5 has not been updated, but there is new data has been inserted in under the ID number 8, which we're gonna delete it now anyway, because I just wanted to show you guys for the test purpose. Anyway, so as you can see, okay, now we will start updating the actual info. So where the update things gonna work, let's see. So not much work is left, just a little bit of modification is needed for our code, which we will do it now exactly. So first let me delete all this and we'll write update. So we're gonna give the table name here. So the table name you can always find it here in the database. So I'm just gonna copy the table name and I'm gonna paste it in here. Set. After the set, we're gonna write some more data, but before that, I'm gonna write the condition where ID. This ID word belongs to the table column ID. So that's what is the ID is about, and is equal to the first variable. So basically, what we are saying, update the table, that's the table name, set infos, which we're gonna put now, where the ID is equal to update ID. So we're gonna set information one by one. So set ID, ID is the column name of the table, and then this is the one. So that's the first column we have done. Now we're gonna look through the other columns. So basically first name, last name, address and everything, etc. So let's see. Just not to make any mistakes. Hopefully I have put the right information without any spelling mistakes or spelling errors. So that's just the last column left. Hopefully that's all done. Since these values are text value or string values, we need to put a single quote before all of the variables. So otherwise the code will not gonna work. So let's see. It's the final bit. Not the ID ones, because you know the ID, these are integer values. So integer value, we don't need to put the single quote or double quote in there because these are integers, but number values. So but these are the string values, so we must need to put single quote or double quote before them. So now let's check our code. Let's go back to the update form and let's close it off. Let's display info. Okay, let's update. Let's write ABC and something nice. I'm gonna copy and paste the same thing for the password field as well. So let's see if before updating this, I'm gonna show you the ID number 5. The information is still this one. So that is the ID number 5, and we are modifying the ID number 5 here. So after updating this, it should update the database as well. So it's saying that has been updated successfully. So let's see. Yes, the data has been updated successfully, so the code is working. We will just comment this one out, and we're gonna write one header file here. So basically the header location display info.php, and our code will finish here.